Alright, I think we got it this time. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. We're trying to get a little bit of RNG to work for us this time, and Cheese Faction Wars 21 for Undead Hordes. Now, if you have been a part of the channel for a while, you know that I've shared many strategies for this faction as well as others, but this is a very interesting one, where our goal here is to prevent the enemy champions, including the boss, from taking as little turns as possible. So I don't know. I want to do here. Okay, we got it. And then I think I need to lock out here. This is the RNG that I've been looking for. It would be much easier if I had Vogoth fully booked. I do not. So we are working with the resources that we have. The problem is that Lich is the wrong affinity here. And so that's kind of a problem. But here we go, controlling the turn meters. Because basically, if the Valks get a turn in order to put up their shields, you're done for, okay? You do not have enough survivability with these rares in order to keep them alive. It just, even with the fact of the matter that I have HP percent chest and gloves on them, and I have as much survivability on them as I can, I think I can let the Valk take a turn over there. And then let's go ahead and spread around the lock over here. And then let's try to provoke. We only got one. Uh-oh. Are we in trouble? Are we? Did we botch the run here? No, we're okay. Okay, we're okay. We need the cooldown from one of our champions before this Valk gets a turn. And the increase the buff duration has been very clutch. Oh no, his cooldown is not ready. Is that the end of the run? No. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, and then you can lock down over there. Very good. So you can tell there's some RNG here, okay? But you're not going to, just, successfully cheese it without a little bit of RNG, right? You're not going to successfully cheese it. So let's go ahead and decrease hers. See if we can get weaken up here. But once you get to the boss, as long as you have your cooldowns back, you should be okay. So a little bit about this team, all right? We have two Stitched Beasts, and they have no books needed in order to do the 100% turn meter depletion. They don't need any books. The Lich also has 100% turn meter depletion on it. And where are we at here? Okay. And so you have three champions with 100% turn meter depletion. Now, can we get this? We got it on the wrong one, so let's lock out here. But so I've been working on this for a long time, okay? I have been working on this strategy for a long time, and I think that we want to let that go because we want to heal some of our champions from attacking Vogoth here. It wasn't until Vlad came out that I thought that we really had a shot here, okay? Because Vlad was a fusion champion, He has that turn meter depletion, and in addition to that, he has the ability to do the decreased defense and lock out the skills, which we really need. Now I think we'll do this. And then we just need to keep focusing down and killing them as quickly as possible. So let's go ahead and decrease her turn meter, and then I think we should be good. So, I tried a lot of different teams, okay? I really did. I tried a lot of different iterations. The one that I really thought was going to work was, I had Seeker in place of Vogoth, but then obviously you can't use his turn meter boost in order to do anything on wave 2, because otherwise you will be screwed. Let's just heal here. Because the Valks will, you know, mess with you because of their passive, right? So the whole reason why this exists at all, why we're trying to do this, is because we want to be able to beat this faction when we don't have a reviver. That's what we really want. And I think that is a really difficult thing from me doing a lot of takeovers in this faction. Like, it is nearly impossible. Oh, I should have done the provoke there. It is nearly impossible to beat this without a provoker. I mean, without a reviver. And the reason why is because the boss ignores your defense. And so your champions just die very, very quickly. Okay, we don't have our cooldown here, but that's alright. So, the Lich, most importantly, does the decreased turn meter and the decreased speed. Okay, then we are going to cycle through our abilities and prevent the boss from taking a turn, hopefully ever. I don't think that we need to do anything other than attack with Vogoth's A1. Let's go ahead and do this. Good, we get the decreased defense, and then we will reduce the turn meter. Okay, now we're going to wait and, you know, take some turns, and then we will get back to another champion who decreases the turn meter. Let's go ahead and use yours right here. Okay, very good. Because do we need to do that here? Yes, I think that we do. And, like, we can maybe take one hit. We can maybe take one hit. But I don't think we can take 2 hits. So, we definitely need to manage this properly. But as long as we get back around to... There's our first one, so I think that we're okay. We are definitely putting in some damage here, which is great. And now, uh-oh. Which, maybe it's this one that we have the cooldown ready for? No, we don't. So, we're in a little bit of trouble here. Oh no, we have Vlad. Okay, we have Vlad. We missed it! Oh no. Are we dead? Are we just dead here? Oh, he targeted Vogoth. Perfect. And now we can turn meter deplete again. Great. Now, hopefully, we should be alright. But if he targets Vogoth again, then we're done. But Vogoth is going to gain some health back in the meantime. We have Liches ready. Yes, we do. Get the decreased speed back up on there. That was close. I almost misclicked. We've got the boss health fairly down here. And Vlad is providing a lot of the damage, but Vogoth here with his masteries as well is doing a great job. And then after the run, I'll go over the gear and what is needed and specific for this team in order to work. I'm gonna wait on that. I don't know if that was the right decision or not. Obviously, I've not done this a million times, so I don't know for sure what the best idea is. But now we're okay. Okay, very good. Now, can I think that I still need to do this here. All right. Now I can wait on Lich, and this looks sealed. This looks sealed. All right. Man, this has been such a long time in the making. I'll explain. I feel like I was half in the middle of a story at some point when I got so focused on what we were doing here. This makes me very happy to share this strategy with you. I've actually never seen anybody actually do this. We did it. Let's go. A mere 17 minutes and 38 seconds for you guys. No big deal. I just need to save a quick screenshot of this. Undead 21 cheese. Alright, so what is important about this team? All three of these champions, both Stitch Beast and Lich, all have that 100% turn meter depletion, but Lich also has the decreased speed. Vlad also has that turn meter manipulation AoE, which is very helpful in order to bridge the gap. Then he has the decreased defense and the block active skills, which we were really needing. And Vogoth again has the provokes, as well as the healing for your team. Man, I'm so pumped right now. Let's take a look at some other options for Undead, and I will tell you some of the things that I worked on. Let's get our mystery shard farm going over here. Okay, so do not look at my silver account right now. I did this account takeover for myself and used all my silver, just like I do on everyone else's accounts. Undead. So, in this faction, I tried to use Bad L in a stun set in place of Vogoth. And that did not work for me, okay? That did not work for me. I feel like it should work, but there's a lot of RNG there, okay? I also really wanted to use Seeker because he has that turn meter boost. But because he has the increased attack buff, it messes with the Valks and then they kill you. So he's very difficult to use. I think in place of Vogoth, we could use a Speed Aura. But that is dungeons. Do we even have any Speed Aura that we can use? No. No, we do not. So, if we had a Speed Aura... Wait, what does Rotting Mage do? Faction Crypts. Freeze. That does nothing. And okay, so I don't think he's usable. The only one would be... Oh, Gorgrab is not even all battles, it's arena battles. Okay, so we don't have a Speed Aura. I was thinking that we could use a Speed Aura to help us here, but unfortunately we don't have that. If you have Gorgrab, then you should just use a normal strategy with like Gorgrab, Mausoleum Mage, and, you know, some other good champions in there in order to beat this, because Gorgrab has that AoE revive. But if you don't have Gorgrab, you don't have Sifi, how are you supposed to beat this? Now we have a viable option. You can also use Grinner, but he has a single target revive on a 3-turn cooldown. But still, usually it's not enough. It's very difficult to keep him alive. I make people 6-star him and then they never use him again. So this is another alternative way to use some stupid rares at level 50, and a fusion champion you should have, and then a couple epics. You know what I mean? So let's take a look at their gear. Their gear is very important, okay? I have a little bit of damage built in on Vlad, but only a little bit, okay? This is not my damage build. This was speed, accuracy, and a little bit of survivability, okay? They all have HP percent, but he has crit rate gloves, okay? In order to help him do the damage that we need, right? We could have actually rolled... Oh, that's a defense banner. I was going to say we could have rolled that banner up to help us a little bit more, but we didn't really need that. So then Vogoth, I do have him in a shield set, but he needs to be decently fast. Like, I actually think if he was at 200 speed, this would have been much easier. Also, he's not fully booked, okay? I did not have enough books, so I only booked him as much as I could. We only got 3 books here, so that's 65%. Instead of 75%. Plus, we don't have the cooldown booked either. So, man, my ears just got itchy. Vlad, I will say, is 100% booked. And you probably do need him booked if you want to do this strategy, because it makes this 100% and it makes this 100%. So, I just think that you have to book him. All right. Now, the Lich, is he booked? Yes, the Lich is booked also for the cooldowns, but the Stitched Beasts are not booked in any way. You don't need the books because they're on a 4-turn cooldown. There's no cooldown reduction. And then here are the total stats. Even with HP percent gloves and chest, they're still only at 33,000. But most importantly, you need to be over 200 speed, over 200 accuracy on all of these champions. Okay, again, over 200 speed, over 200 accuracy. The Lich, again, the Lich has my Arbiter, a lot of her gear, as well as some perception pieces. And I also stole Painkeeper's chest, which messed up my clan boss run. So I have to return all of this gear. I basically have a spreadsheet here on a notebook piece of paper telling me where all the gear goes back for these 4 champions. And then we already showed Vogoth, but I don't know if we showed his total stats. Yes, we did. Okay. But we'll just put Vlad's on screen here too, so we get all of the champions. And you can see that speed and accuracy is the most important part. But if you're going to do this, you also have to be patient and be willing to do multiple runs. You have to move gear around on your account so that you get it all to the right spots on these champions using your best gear in order to build this team. But it is a viable option for those of you who don't have Gore Grab. So, let me know in the comments below, what did you think about this team? And how can I help you in the other factions that you need cleared? Check out the other videos in my Faction Wars series, who to use for every faction. And hit that like button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Super pumped!